What's going on, guys? CB Bricks coming at you with another LEGO Star Wars video. Today I'm going to be showcasing my latest MOC, and it is the MAAC, or Mobile Armored Assault Cannon. So, first off, this MOC is about 7.5 inches long, 4 inches wide at its longest point, 6 inches high with the cannon at the top of the cannon. Obviously you can get higher if you move it up, but only about 4 inches without the cannon. This MOC has an estimated 400 bricks, and we have Mr. Brickster here. He's going to be joining us with a lot of our future videos. And let's see, it is about 2.5 minifigures tall. Without the cannon, about 4 minifigures tall. With the cannon. Alright, so now we're going to look at the major details. Starting from up front, you can see that this looks quite complicated how I built this. And it kind of was. It took a lot of experimentation and stuff. But as you can see, I got the angled windows going out. And these are not movable, guys. This is like perfectly secure. We'll take a closer look on how I built that later in the video once we get inside. We got some grill pieces. It's angled inward too with some what do you call sloping stuff. So yeah, we got some guns on either side that are attached to those hinge pieces so they can move in and out. Coming to the side, as you can see, we have snot techniques, which just means that studs knot on top and you can attach plates sideways, and it gives it nice depth. Again, more used down here. From the bottom you can see that we use 3 treads, 2 here, 1 up here. These extend outward, giving it more balance. I used the dish pieces to make it look more, I don't know, Star Wars realistic. I attached the treads on pieces like this, the angled Technic beams, and they kind of just go out. These are attached to 3 wheels. The one back here is only attached to 2 wheels with on those beams that are at a 90-degree angle. Come out. Again, more snot used. I think I already mentioned that though. You got some inverted slopes holding on to this part. It's brick built up, not plated sideways, so it makes it more sturdy. Back here we got some tail lights, and we have an opening door right here, and it's just got, I guess, window detailing. We have some I don't know what you call it, those textured bricks. Same on this side. Up top we have some plate detailing with, looks like a little hatch, but it's not used for a hatch. And back here we got, I don't know what it is called, I never get that name. And up here in the cannon, we have, it's kind of like, comes down to a point here. It's using wheels here, and it has like a beam going through it. Back here we're using a jet turbine engine piece to kind of give it a nice look. It kind of changes, gives it a nice transition from the brick back here to the actual circular parts. It is attached again to those angled Technic beams, and it's on a turntable. As for the major functions, I already mentioned that you can swivel these little lasers forward and back, and I guess you could slide them up and down, but there's no real use for that. Up here, I already mentioned that this is on a turntable. It can go 360 all the way around, and this has some major range. I'm not sure if you can see that. Can't really, but whatever, it goes up pretty high, and at this point it can go 360 until you get to that point, and you're gonna have to like kind of angle it down again, but you can get a pretty high angle from beside it, so I guess that's a downside, but it doesn't really matter. Up here, using snot techniques, there's a stopper so it doesn't fall all the way down, because it is kind of heavy, but it will stand on its own, so that's fine. And that's pretty much all the functionality. I guess it can roll. Back here I already mentioned that it has an opening door that goes up pretty high, and It does allow passes for a minifigure, and he can stand right there so he doesn't have to duck going out. But really the main feature would have to be that you can really access the inside by removing the roof. Now we're gonna do that quickly right now. Oh, that was bad. So you can access it and it's attached by just a couple of studs. And the back door here is attached to it. As you can see, it's just attached by a couple click hingers. And move that off to the side. And in here, as you can see, let's get a good look. As you can see, we got up here. Let's get a better look, actually. Alright, up in there. Alright, we have a dashboard with a couple of different, I don't know, techniques. As you can see out the windshield. You have a gauge, you have a radar system, 2 guns for the people, and 2 joysticks, I guess. And you can fit 2 figures in, which I'm going to do right now. Here we have the Rebel pilots. I don't think I mentioned it at the beginning, but this is a Rebel, what do you call it? Rebel vehicle. Wait, hold up. Move his arms down. Put this right here. And you can put them in on either side. Put one here too. Oh. As you can see, it's only attached by 2 studs at the front of the feet. So yeah, they fit in just like that. Now back here, this part was kind of complicated to do. But first off, it's kind of hard to get. We got a seat there. Let's see, we got a seat there with a targeting system and kind of an on-screen display. And this is attached to some piping, which you can see. Or actually, next to that, we have an ammo rack with these, it's gonna be hard to see, but these missile or call these ammo things, which actually can be inserted into this little slot here. We're gonna take this back. You can see what the guy would do is he'd put it in this little slot. It's inserted in that little slot, as you can see, and you can, and what it's supposed to do is simulate it, obviously. It's that pressing a button or something, and high air pressure will send it through this tube up into this point, which is directly underneath the cannon, which works out pretty well, being that, you know, it's pretty realistic. And I don't know if you saw it, but that is attached. The ammo pieces are attached by like these inverted. Let's see. I think it'd be a good look at that, but it's pretty easy to figure that out actually. Here we're gonna put a minifigure in the targeting system area. See, that looks pretty nice. And we're gonna put a guy. I just realized something. He has the wrong hands. I'll have to fix that. Whatever. We're gonna put him there working the. We're gonna have him working that. As you can see, you can stand up a figure in here, which works pretty well. We're gonna close this up again. Actually, yeah, you can close this up. As you can see, it's attached by the sides. Close it up, and that's it for that. I'm a man of my promises, so we're gonna open this up again, and I'm going to show you how exactly I built the front. So I'm gonna take out all these minifigures, kind of get them out of the way. So yeah. Up here we're gonna remove these 2 parts. And this whole section is one piece. and this can just be removed very simply with this round. Now all this does is it makes sure that this whole section doesn't fall forward because it's only attached by 6 studs, and this attaches to those studs. So yeah, now we're going to remove the entire front piece. Oh, actually it's only attached by 4 studs, my bad. And we're going to take a good look at this. Now take this all in, guys, because basically what happens is that we got 4 hinges attached to these bricks invertedly, so yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Right here, these side panels are attached onto snot bricks. They're attached like that, and these can move back at this point, but once you get to here, when it's rubbed up against these bricks, it doesn't move at all. And then we can just put this back on, just like that. Put these back on to stabilize that, and we're gonna put focus, and we're gonna put this back on, just like that. And that's basically how you build the front. Well, that's pretty much it for this MOC review, guys. It was really fun to build this MOC. I enjoyed figuring out different techniques, learning new things from this MOC, and it was just really fun to build. It wasn't too complicated. Maybe up here was a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe.